Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. We are here with another What Sold This Week video on eBay and on Poshmark. It was a lighter week for me. I would say my better inventory has started to sell out, but I am going to be putting up some new inventory on both sites, hopefully today if all goes well. Anyway, but let's get into the video. So the first thing that sold is some dolls that I own personally. They were part of my vintage toy collection. They were two Jodie dolls. They're vintage. They're from 1975 with all of her accessories. This was a big lot. This sold for $19.99 plus shipping. I do feel that shipping hurt me on this lot. Also, the dolls weren't in great condition, but unfortunately that is what it costed to ship. So there is nothing we can do about the ever rising postage prices. And that's not just USPS. Like, I do get some better deals with UPS and FedEx, but I mean, it is what it is. The next thing that sold was two manuals. They were Lionel Train manuals from 1926. These do have reproductions made in the 70s. These were original. There was no reproduction stamping. There was nothing. They were found with a bunch of 1920s toys that my friend owns and acquired. So he let me sell these for him and we split this 50-50. You guys are going to hear this a lot throughout this video. Me and him had quite a big haul that we got together on and split 50-50, and it was of no cost to me, so I am totally fine with that. So that sold for $86.01 plus shipping at auction. The next thing that sold was a vintage book lot of 40s and 50s books. It just was a mix of different hardcover books. They were my friends, split 50-50. Those sold for $8 plus shipping. And I do have another thing from him. The next thing that sold was a 1960 One Fish, Two Fish Dr. Seuss. We believe this is a first edition. It met all requirements. I think it would have went a little bit higher if it was what people were looking for. I didn't find any other qualifiers to be able to say that it was, because I saw like one first edition sold for $150. It does look like since then the market for these eBay has gotten saturated. That's like one thing. If you're like the only one on eBay, you're going to get a higher value and then people catch on and they list there. So it's potential that like this is just a common thing now. This sold for $15 plus shipping. I'm still really happy with this. You know, it wasn't in the best condition, but I did tell people, please read the description. I put like the little, what do you call it? Like the little read asterisk in the title on this one, just because he didn't ever put first edition in his books, at least on this version. So there's like certain qualifiers you have to go by. So it really kind of like sucks, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. I do think it was original just on, you know, the fact that it was found with other toys from the 60s. All right. The next thing that sold, this, I wasn't even going to put these on eBay, so I don't know. I guess I just did at one point. There's a set of 4 recycled tires. What goes around comes around Detroit coasters. I got these for free in a raffle. They sold for $3.50 plus shipping. I don't know, you guys. I just listed them. I just needed to list something that day. I wouldn't have listed them. But hey, they sold, so that's all that matters. All right, and the next thing that sold was a vintage book from the 1800s. It was called 5 Years in China, and it was, I believe, by Reverend Charles P. Bush, and it was an antique book. This was my mom's. She acquired it like long ago, and it sold for $19.99 plus shipping. It wasn't in good condition, and she doesn't remember. Someone gave it to her or something. I don't know. But, so that's that. Free inventory, right? The next thing was another one of my friend's books. It was a 1942 Victory American Woman's Cookbook. This sold for $6 plus shipping. Nothing really exciting there. But again, it's 50-50 free profit for me. And the last thing that sold on eBay this week was a Lost in Space Classic Series B9 remote control robot from 1998. This sold for $12 plus shipping. The buyer has not paid yet, so it's possible that this might be getting relisted. I don't know. I'm going to reach out to the buyer and see what's going on. So hopefully that will be sold That is actually my aunt's. She gave it to me. She gave me a bunch of like inventory to list for free, so that was cool. Reach out to your family, guys, if you resell. Tell your friends, because some people are just like, hey, want to sell this? Like, I don't want it. I'm going to donate it. Is it of value to you? I'm like, okay, I mean, I'll take it. I mean, worst case, if I don't want to list it, I'll just end up donating it. Let me go through the stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's all that I sold on eBay. It was not a good week for me on eBay. But let's move over to Poshmark. Poshmark, I actually had 3 sales, which is crazy because I've so backed away from Poshmark. So to get 3 sales is like a big deal for me. The first thing that sold is a baby pink black spotted bathing suit. It was a size medium. This was mine, and it just didn't fit me right anymore, so I listed it, and it sold for $8. And then Poshmark automatically takes out the shipping and their fees. So what did I bring home after that? What was my profit? $5. It was from Target, so it's fine. $5 is fine. The next thing that sold, this was kind of like a disappointment, was some Lucky Brand Camel Brown flats. They were not in great shape after further inspection of listing them. I got these at a garage sale for $1. They sold for $5. My earnings were $2, so did I still make a profit? Yes. Did they sit for a really long time? They've been sitting since August, and I just took a best offer of $5 and was like, whatever, I bought these for $1. And I think also, like, on some of this stuff, Poshmark shipping really does hurt sellers. So, like, Poshmark, those could have went first class because they were really light. So, like, please figure that out. Please figure it out, because it is $7.11, and it's probably only going to go up at the end of January with the USPS increase. Like, we need to figure out how items that weigh first class go first class, Poshmark. Anywho. And the last thing that I sold was a Loft Chunky Knit checkered scarf for $8. My earnings were $2.93. I feel like this is because I sent out an offer and had to take a partial shipping hit. That makes sense. This was my mom's, so I'll just end up giving her $3 and we'll call it a day. All of the Loft stuff listed in my closet is my mom's stuff, or my personal stuff from work that I don't want anymore. So I do not pick up Loft. I don't recommend picking up Loft. But again, like, it does sell, like, for enough money if it's, like, our own pieces. So hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, I'm kind of, like, let down this week in sales. I'm hoping next week is going to be a little bit better, but curious what you guys are seeing. Like, are you guys up in sales? Are you guys down in sales? Leave a comment below and hit subscribe if you want to keep seeing more of these What Sold videos. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good rest of your weekend.